And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Out here broke, they damn weird. Them little mama better, but they diamonds on me fight, Nick and Reese.
Cut. On first and 10, here's Goff. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Throwing on second down. Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
That one on target for Williams. He's got it. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. Good for a Lions first down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time to deliver a strike. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of Nas.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Disley is the man in motion.
Ray.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. There is his tight end, Disley. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here, just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
Hey, Ram. Hey, go Lion.
Disley is the man in motion.
Hey, Kappa.
On first down, Herbert. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Bailey, tie tight. Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey. Ready.
Herbert to throw on second down. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
21. 5-9, 5-9. 59, 59.
Motion man is Johnston. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
And the Chargers, first down.
He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Hey, easy, easy, easy. We go orange, 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 orange.
Motion man is Johnston.
Let's go, let's go. What is it?
From the gun, it's Herbert. Throwing right, that's Johnston. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And is going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Hey, Ram, set. Hold your troops right. Set. Baylor tight. Set.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 9.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Hey, go Lion, Lion. Hey, Catholic. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. Really?
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Herbert's pass.
This is just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Value 3.
Once again, it's Gibbs. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
180. 12. What's that?
From the gun, it's Goff. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Let's go. Camp.
Disley is the man in motion.
Hey, go Lion.
Herbert now on first down. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Chargers to first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Go. Set.
Herbert. He'll get this to Disley on the right. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 38 now, here's second down and a yard.
At the 38-yard line.
Now a give up the middle, and it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
A gain of a yard brings up third and inches.
Disley is the man in motion.
5-9. Hey, crowd right. Set.
Herbert's going to try to throw on third down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down.
It's clear from that third down call, Mike, that they had already made up their mind that they would go for it on fourth down. Figured they still have that extra down in their pocket. On the defensive side of the field, now is the time to continue to be aggressive.
The offense is out there. Fourth and inches. Motion man is Johnston.
Lion. 59. Hey, ram. Hey, easy. We go orange. Ready?
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
5.
Goff to throw on first down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway.
At the 40-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Here is second and 7.
Here we go. 120. Turbo.
Here's Goff. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Big play in the game right here. It's third down.
180. 12.
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
James on the coverage.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he will go all the way. Isaac to Sloan. Touchdown, Detroit.
Great job here on fourth and goal. The most difficult play to defend, Mike, is scramble pass in the red zone. There's teams out there that create these exact opportunities because of the stress it puts on coverage. That's why it's so critical for these defenses to keep the quarterback in the pocket, because when you don't, it is so hard to latch onto these receivers for that amount of time.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions make the lead full. It is 17-13. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here comes Davis. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Kappa.
Herbert now on first down. The left side, catch made by McConkey. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 20-yard line.
And he's going to have that first down. Tackle made up around the 35.
Let's go. Hey, Ram. Ready?
Shotgun now for Herbert. Catch made there by Allen.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. Herbert to the air again. They'll try to set up the screen here.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops. And just nowhere for that back to go.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. The sound deafening in the dome. It's third down.
Let's go. Crowd right. Baylor Tiger. Hey, easy. Go orange.
To throw, it's Herbert. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down.
Hey, Kappa.
Throwing, Herbert. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton.
A great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Big play here. Crowd on their feet for third and 4. McConkey in motion.
Moment troops right. 59. 5-9.
From the gun on third down, Herbert. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers might have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
Hey, go Lion, 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 Lion.
Herbert to throw for it on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Result of the play.
It all came down to that play. The offense finds themselves trailing, all out of their timeouts. The defense knew they were one stop away from ending this game, and they came up big when their team needed it.
Turn his TV off, 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 turn his TV off.
180!
Goff down to a knee. And that should be the final act in this one. So it's a win here for the Lions. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory.
U.S. Bank Stadium holds just under 70,000 spectators, and they've come out in full force for this one. A fantastic atmosphere here in Minneapolis. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
To throw on the first play, McCarthy. A check down here to Jones. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. He'll find Jones again, complete. They'll give him 4 yards there. And 38 now.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
19 Tiger.
On third down, here's Jones. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
But he got off the field on third down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Once again, it's Swift. And he'll get this out to about the 40. Ball at the 40 here for second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 30. A gain there of 30 big ones.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? What the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
And that's out to the flat for Swift. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 13 more. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
Second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
To the air, Williams. Throw left side, complete. That's more. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Williams. And he is caught. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Luther Burden from 10 yards out. And the Bears are on the board first here this afternoon.
Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football. All right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of on the offensive side of the ball. You say, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Pushing his way through. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play. Yeah.
That too.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. Here's McCarthy. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. Has some space here. And a 42-yard line here and brought down there. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
They call it a loss of a yard there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him there complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now a draw play. This is Jones. And then maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Throwing is McCarthy. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 16.
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and it's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Cowboy 80. Check out.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Now a 2nd and 6. McCarthy operating from the gun. The ball comes out. And the ball is out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play. Thankfully for the offense, fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Looking to throw McCarthy. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Rashawn White. And the Bears are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice and meetings talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents. If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you certainly got them guessing now. Second and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
Throwing is Williams. Pass caught by Burden. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Javon Hargrave there on the stop.
1 yard gain.
Now second and 9.
At the Vikings' 48-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Just the 1 touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Here's a quick throw to Thielen. Touchdown, Vikings! Adam Thielen, 32 yards. And the Vikings take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's good, and we're on time at 7 apiece. Happening on the returns. He'll get this to about the 23.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go now.
That's to the left side where he's got Miller. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
60 Eagles.
Now McCarthy. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Aaron Jones from 8 yards out. And the Vikings have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Fights through him. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. And think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards, first down, Vikings. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
To the air with McCarthy. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
If he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 of the 12. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So they got the turnover, started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. A goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And boy, they came through the big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
Kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. As he'll be backed up to start this drive.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 8-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. They work now on 2nd and 9.
13-yard line.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see a surprise on the face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to make it 4th down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say we should have done better there.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
And the Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Williams. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit.
Gain of 13 yards.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. To throw, Williams. Pass to the right side, caught by Burden. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
16 more yards. That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. He's got this complete to Burden. It'll go down as a gain of 6. It's 2nd down.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 14-yard line.
Throwing again here, Williams.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line.
That's good for a Bears first down.
Back to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident player right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw for it with Williams. That's to Moore. He's got it. Touchdown, Bears.
A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Bears have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Boy, that route is really tough to cover because if they're running it correctly, you think it's really going to be a slant.
Yeah, well, we talk all the time about how it's tough to execute offensively, but you're saying, don't forget, it's tough to cover for the defense, too.
Yeah, the number one thing that you're taught is to not get caught inside or get beat inside. So you guard that a little bit more. So that gives you a little bit more space to operate outside if you start your move initially inside if you're a receiver.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. 39-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
And this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. It's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Ryan Wright now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. They'll start on the ground with Swift. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
In motion goes the tight end. To the air, Williams. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. It's now 3rd down and 1. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. That is
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. They'll go. Here's Williams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense in with a big play.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Here's McCarthy.
And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go to the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
And he missed it. That was neither far enough. It wasn't even on target. It's no good. And this will stay a one-score game as the lead will hold at 6. But things just got interesting. They tried for the long field goal there to salt this one away. They don't get it, and now a little time for the other guys to mount a late drive.
Well, they thought their kicker would put it through the post and finish this one off. I'm sure they discussed pooch punting it and letting their defense take over. Well, the defense now has to make it stand up, but they didn't get the best field position because the ball comes back to the line of scrimmage.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
They run with a 4th-round pick, Roschon Johnson.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw.
That is caught. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
First down, Chicago.
He'll look to throw. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10.
31-yard line.
Back to throw. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down.
Just over 30 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10 now.
From the gun, a run for Johnson.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line.
Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Yards between them and the end zone. 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw.
Williams looking to do it himself. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Picked off by Harrison Smith.
And the Vikings have just about sewn up this football game.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. He's a little too aggressive there from his Mike linebacker spot.
Sometimes you jump into gaps trying to draw them off sides. This time he tricked himself.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Victory formation time for the Vikings as they'll take a knee here.
Oh, we all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done, a narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out there. And the outcome was in doubt for much of this game. Every snap seemingly more important than the previous one. Great effort from the guys visiting. But in the end, how about those guys in their home stadium finding a way to win?
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.